Greetings viewer. Oh my god pasta, this game looks weird. Why did you even play this? Because I need an outlet to make certain types of jokes. And well, this game was it. So strap in. In a dark, bizarre feature, the US government realized that the best way to revitalize a shrinking economy and solve the unemployment problem due to artificial intelligence was turning 90% of its population into zombies and filling their bellies with dollars. Sounds simple, yes? The Federal Reserve and the great new zombie deal, the cure to inflation? Well, a bullet to the head apparently. And that is where you come in. Can you save America from years of reckless monetary policies? No, you can't. But Jeff Bezos trusts you to kill for him, and more importantly to die for Amazon. A subscription to Prime in the zombie apocalypse is the most valuable thing. It's as precious as oxygen, and sadly it tends to expire every 30 days. And plus, well, a dollar is a dollar. Oh wait, I can't afford to buy anything anymore with a single dollar? Ah, unlucky. There is not a lot to say about Zombieville US 3D. The gameplay loop is quite simple, just like a shift in the Amazon warehouse. The problem is that there is a 90% chance of you getting decapitated by a horde of zombies because nobody pays attention and you got crushed by a package. Choose a character that you cannot customize, however you can unlock several skins by collecting magical blue Viagra coins in the game. Do they have any benefit in game or something special? No, sadly. There is no class system here. However, some of them can be quite fun, like the grandma. She's kinda hard of hearing. Most likely she will not hear the zombie creeping behind her, but she's closer to retirement than you, and probably doesn't have student debt, so who is really the lucky one?
Back in my days, I could afford to buy eggs, a house, and a car. But these are the best years of your life, Timmy. You should enjoy them.
Ah, thank you, Grandma. I do love being stuck in the Great Recession since 2001. Don't expect unique voice effect though. So yeah, if you're looking for some of extra depth here, sorry. The game features a perk system with a free reset, however you will figure out that progression is gonna be very expensive. And it takes quite a while to grind the stuff up. And some of those perks like defense and regen, you want them as soon as possible. This game is not a dungeon crawler, however. I will say that it's more like a top-down shooter with the chibi graphics. And there are no randoms power-up during the fights either. By killing zombies you get money. They can also drop weapons, because this is how the gameplay loop works for you. Weapons can be bought in the store and upgraded, you cannot refund them, so don't waste dollars. However, they have ammunitions, a very unfun mechanic. And the game wants you to cycle through as many weapons as possible. Ammo recovery is there, but it's very limited and it's pathetic. Those weapons help you to start the run. Then you go and open chests and kill mobs, so in short, they are there to keep your head above water at the start. There is a randomized weapon rarity tier and they come with special effects like explosive shotgun, vampire submachine gun. Do they heal you? No. But they consume your health points and have infinite ammo, well, as long as there is something to suck out of you. So Pasta, how does this work? Just one map, a handful of zombie types, no bosses, and a very grindy system with very little variation except randomized weapons? Yes. As you can imagine, the scope of the game is very limited. It could be funnier in co-op. Do I suggest playing this solo, however? No. There are absolutely better games than this one out there. Is it terrible? No, probably not. I can see someone smoking weed, or doing meth, or snorting cocaine off the back of... well, never mind. The graphics are quite okay, don't get me wrong, and the game features a good level of polish, however. You can't break gates, push zombies, or anything. You have some exploding barrels, however, if that counts. Weapon variety is quite good, nearly 40, unless I counted wrong. And each one does something different to a various degree. And the animation are okay for the most part. Body parts explode, and usually when you're killed, your head is decapitated. Weapons go from the exploding crossbow with a fuse delay, a flamethrower, freezing gun, a railgun, elemental pistols, katanas, hammers, miniguns. My main complaint is that even if there is a weapon that you really like, you can't use it for very long unless it's a melee weapon, because they don't use ammos, except the chainsaw, because of course the chainsaw have to be limited, because fun is bad. You will rush from chest to chest, securing any weapon you can find and use them 99% of the time. By killing enough zombies, you can increase the initial difficulty, and you can also make it harder on you by decreasing the safety timer that occurs, causing zombies to spawn faster in a way. There is no dodge roll, you can just sprint, so yeah. The difficulty occurs when special zombies start to spawn more frequently. Some of them explode on death, others have shields. There are also some slug throwing zombies, just to mix and match your challenge. So yeah, did I like this game? Not really. I don't feel it was that special. Should you buy it? Well, worst case scenario, if you don't like it, you can refund. Just don't let Gabe know. Since I don't see people getting past the 2 hours mark on the first time they go in the arena anyway. Game is also not in early access, so don't expect further development, maybe some patches or a downloadable content. I frankly have no idea. It has controller support, however, so yeah, that is nice. If you enjoyed this video mainly for the early jokes, please leave a like and subscribe. I promise to not make any more weird review. Thank you and see you. Actually, I lie, I will probably still make weird reviews.